The Traitors US Season 4 cast has officially dropped, you guys. We got to talk about it. It's a doozy. So grab a beverage. Hopefully, you're wearing something very, very comfy. Please smash that like on your way in, and let's get this party started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture Jillian Lenzer here for another No Offense, All Offense, where we talk about pop culture news, our favorite reality shows, trending topics, things we love to hate, things we hate to love. Today, in particular, we are going to be talking about The Traitors Season 4. What we do over here is we take a comedic look, we roast, we recap, we react. We're going to be reacting to the Traitors US Season 4 cast, which leaked yesterday. We got the official cast list. So I want to hear from you guys in the live chat. I want you guys to tell me how you feel about this cast. Tell me all your hopes, thoughts, dreams, and opinions regarding this cast. I know I have a lot of opinions. So hello to everyone joining in the live chat. We got some good peeps here. Jamie B. Otter, Hamburger Patty. Andrea's here. Savannah, good to see you. Savannah Marie, Sandy C. Artist, Kimmy J. You guys know the drill. Hit that like. If you're not already subscribed, get subscribed. We're on our way to 45,000 subscribers, which is very exciting. We have a goal of hitting 50,000 subscribers this year, but hopefully first we can hit 45,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. If you want to support the channel further, you can always send a super chat here on YouTube while we're live. There's also, you can gift memberships or buy yourself a membership to the channel where you can get bonus, like emojis. You can also get exclusive content. You guys know the drill. Okay. Thank you to those of you who have done that. All right, we got to get into it. We got to talk about this cast. I want to hear you guys. So let me know. And if you're watching on the replay crew, hello replay crew, make sure you leave a disco ball emoji in the comment section if you're watching later on the replay crew. All right, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's see. Let me scroll up here. So this is Alan also put out an official video. All right. And this is according to Variety. This is the first article I saw, but Alan put out a video and he was like, The Traitors Season 4 cast. And he named everybody. And so maybe we'll look at this list first and then we'll have Alan say their names. I'm so excited. I don't think we're going to get this new season until early next year, like we did the last season. I know the first or second season of the Traitors US we got in the fall, and that was awesome. But I don't think we're going to get this till 2025 or 2026. It is 2025, Jolene. Come on, get smart to yourself. I want to know who you guys are cheering for, who you guys are excited for. Okay, so Variety dropped this, the Traitors Season 4 cast, and we got a couple early pictures of people, but I'm going to go through them separately. But we see we got a housewife, we got a comedian and Bravo fan, we got a big brother, and we got Travis Kelce's mom. So far. Okay. So Variety saying Traitors Season 4 is just around the corner. Is it though? We are only halfway. Are we even halfway? Almost halfway through 2025. So we wait till 2026. First person on the list, you guys, Donna Kelce. Donna Kelce, aka the mother of Travis and Jason. Apparently there's another Kelce. I think I've seen this brother Kelce. He's another beardo. Okay. And she appeared in 2 Hallmark movies last year. Okay, I'm okay with it. I have nothing against Travis Kelce's mom. So far, so good. I don't care. You know, I think this is kind of the same as last year when we had Sam Ashigari. What was his last name? Apologies. I don't remember his last name. I called him Sam Spears. All right. No offense, all offense. And he turned out to be a pretty fun little person, little cast member on the Traitors. But okay. Is there a reason? Give me a reason to dislike Donna Kelce. I don't know. I don't know much about the Donna Kelce other than she is maybe one day going to be Taylor Swift's mother-in-law. That's all I know. Okay. Anna says, living here in KC, it's so wild to me that the Kelce's aren't huge celebs to everyone. I know the Travis. And then I know there's a brother and he has a wife. And don't they have a podcast? I don't know. I didn't really pay a lot of attention. So go Donna. Go Donna. Older woman. Natalie Anderson. I'm excited for this. I love Natalie from Survivor. So Natalie, winner of Survivor in 2014, and was the runner-up on Winners at War. I love Natalie. Remember how long Natalie, wasn't she sent to Exile Island for like a grip? She was sent there for a while. She's a badass. Isn't she a twin as well? I love her. I'm excited to see what Natalie can do. I haven't heard from Natalie in a little bit. I guess Winners at War wasn't too long ago, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we have Natalie Anderson, Survivor. Interesting to think, will she be, what will they do for season 4 of Traitors? We've had a lot of Survivor and Big Brother representation for Traitors. Will they flip the script, and will we finally get a little more of the other people? I know we've had some housewife representation as Traitors, but wouldn't it be interesting if they picked 0 Big Brother and Survivor players to be Traitors? And how would that go over? Right? Anna says Natalie was one of my picks for Survivor 50. I'm glad to see her. She's just a badass. She's cool. I like Natalie. So Natalie, why don't you come on over, Natalie? Excited for this. Ian Terry. Oh my God, our Big Brother representation is here. Ian, winner of BB14, also came back for BB All-Stars. I mean, Small Stars. The All-Star season, we don't really count as an All-Star season. Ian was a part of. My only fear for Ian is that he'll fall into some kind of Dan Giesling weird wormhole of bad gameplay. Please don't make Ian a traitor. Don't do that to him. He's going to be pacing. Just don't do it to him. I don't think they'll make Ian a traitor. I think for sure he will be a faithful. But I'm excited to see Ian. Haven't seen him since the All-Star, Small Star season of Big Brother during the Panakugan. But I think Ian could be a very trustworthy faithful. And I think of all the Big Brother players, as much as it will hurt him going into the game as a Big Brother person and also as a Big Brother winner, I think he can be very disarming. And so I think he could have some longevity in the game as long as he just plays his Ian cards right. He's very smart. He's very strategic, but there is a disarming quality about him where if he aligns with the right people, plays the right way, we could see him in the game for a long time. Savannah says, Ian, he's going to be fascinating to watch. He is very fascinating to watch as it is. So excited for that. Colton Underwood. I know I've seen this guy before, but I don't know who he is. Again, I'm not always the most up to date with The Bachelor people, but apparently he was the lead in season 23 of The Bachelor in 2019. And then in 2021, he became the first Bachelor to lead, to come out as gay. Oh my God, the gay Bachelor. I love it. That year he led a Netflix docuseries. Okay. I think I remember we talked about him a little bit. Okay. How will he do? I don't know. You just never know with these Bachelor types. You never know what they're going to bring. We had Pilot Pete. We had Gabby. What a great pick. Gabby was such a great pick. Hello, producer Prince and producer Cordelia are here. Just my desk runneth over with cats and producers right now. So I don't know a lot about his personality. I doubt they'll make this man a traitor. I assume he's going to be the most faithful of the faithfuls. Will he be entertaining? I will need my Bachelor peeps to let me know what this man's personality is like. If he will be kind of a silent faithful, if he will be a more talkative faithful, if he will lead the charge, if he will have horrible takes. My guess, horrible takes. That's my guess. I Am Human says he's not interested. You guys coming out the gate saying not interesting. JBB says creepy and weird. Creepy and weird. He's a creep. He stalked. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. This season of the Traitors, this upcoming season of the Traitors comes with restraining orders, allegedly. So apparently, allegedly, obviously, everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Allegedly!
But you guys are saying he might have, allegedly. I'm sure you guys are right, but we're just doing the allegedly. Okay. Been a creeper. Do they not do background checks? I feel like we have the new season of Big Brother coming up, and we're already going to get this with them. We already had this with Love Island. But allegedly, he's creepy. Can we have nothing nice? Okay, hopefully he's early off. We're just going to get off of him because I didn't know. You guys, this one blew my fucking mind. Rob Cesternino. I always say his last name wrong. From Rob Has a Podcast, but originally on Survivor, like back in the day, buffet Survivor. Like what season of Survivor was he on? Before social media, I think Rob was on Survivor. He came in third on Survivor of the Amazon. What year was Survivor? I gotta look it up. The Survivor. I put the Survivor. I have to. Amazon season. 2002. Holy shit, I was 22 years old. He was probably 22 years old as well. That was so long ago. It shouldn't be, but there are probably people here in this chat who were just born or maybe not even born yet when Rob Cesternino was on Survivor. He also, I think, came back. Didn't he come back for All Stars? Yes, he was back in All Stars. Holy shit. Rob has such an advantage, but if these people know anything about Rob and what Rob does with RHAP and breaking down this gameplay, if they do their homework on Rob, he's cooked. He's in trouble. I worry for this man. How long he will stay in the game. But he's coming in with alliances already because the other Survivor people, the other Big Brother people, as long as they don't turn on each other too soon, Rob could be okay, right? Married 2002 is crazy. That's crazy talk. I was a fetus then. I mean, I was 22, but that's a fetus. However, hopefully, I think Rob could make it very interesting, make the game very interesting. Kelly says Rob cares about making good content over winning. Yeah, I could see that. Rob's going to give us some good TV. He's going to give us some good moments. Oh, yeah. Anna says the contestants get info packets on every player. Well, hopefully we're going to see Dorinda on this list. She's coming back. She does her homework. And if Dorinda gets a hold of how involved Rob is in the gamer community and having a whole network that he runs, a whole channel and podcast revolving and analyzing these games. If they don't get Rob out early and they make Rob, you think they're going to make Rob a traitor? Oh, that would be really hot because anyone going into this, obviously him coming off Survivor, and then if they know about RHAP, which I'm sure a lot of them won't do the homework they need to do, even though Anna says they get the packet, we know. People get a little lazy, these reality stars, unless they're gamers, they get a little lazy on their research, even though Dorinda said she read The Art of War. I don't think anything was in The Art of War about getting voted out or getting schmurdered right away. I don't think there was anything about that. But do you guys think? For Rob's sake, I hope he's a faithful. I bet he hopes he's a. Does he though? I hope he's a traitor. I mean, I think he'll think it'll be more fun being a traitor than a faithful, obviously. But he'd be a great traitor. My only worry is that people who know where he comes from, what he does for a living, will clock him early. Now, if people use him as a traitor angel and go with that strategy, we'll see. But this is interesting. Oh, he wants to be a faithful? Yeah. Something tells me they won't. It's so obvious to make him a traitor, like so obvious. And the difference between Rob coming to the game versus Dan Giesling, I feel like Dan Giesling, it's not as obvious and not as many people knew about Dan. As much of a legend as Dan is in Big Brother, Rob is still very active in all of the competition shows running Rob as a podcast. So, but yeah, he's good at these type of games. So Rob will figure it out. Rob will find a way. Rob, I'm excited for Rob. This will only do really good things for Rob as a podcast and everyone associated with Rob as a podcast. This just upped their relevancy even more, even though they didn't necessarily need that. Everybody needs it, right? Everybody needs it. So interesting because, you know, as long as I've been covering Big Brother and those kind of shows, I have only known Rob as a podcast. I went back because I wasn't a Survivor head, you know. I went back and watched the older seasons of Survivor. Now, had Rob been a Big Brother contestant, I would have known everything about him. But it'll be interesting to see him on the show. Dorinda Medley's back. Dorinda is back. We knew they weren't going to, you don't get a character like Dorinda, a personality like Dorinda on your show for entertainment purposes and let her go so soon and don't utilize her again. Okay, so she competed on season 3, but did she really compete? Because she was gone first, like out the gate. We saw Dorinda and then she was gone. Hopefully, what Dorinda has learned from last time, she will make different choices. If there is an option for you to be safe through the first schmurder, take that option. Don't volunteer as tribute to sit on the dock of the bay during a competition. Please, girl, don't do it. Jay said Rob will be able to say he hasn't played a TV game in like 20 years. And when he did play, Boston Rob got him out. Ooh, that is. See, and I'm sure Rob Sesternino from Rob as a Podcast is going to go in and he's going to have all the plans. You know, he's going to have his strategic mind will be set. Mary, good question. Do they make her a traitor to make her last longer? I think you have to. I think at this point, Dorinda has to be a traitor. Mary, I think that's an excellent question, and I think they should make Dorinda a traitor at this point. All right, let's make it interesting. Let's see who Dorinda's murdering. I want to see Dorinda logic, especially after a couple glasses of wine. She's like, is this because when Dorinda gets a couple drinks in her, she's just doing this. I sure did. I'm very happy for you guys. And I want you to know that I was and Andy Samberg made this costume for me from my son, Andy Samberg. You're like, I'm sorry, what? So I'm going to murder. Dorinda will be off the chain as a traitor, and she needs to be a traitor. Why is she back? Because they didn't get to utilize her in season 3. That's why. They want the Dorinda that we saw many seasons of The Real Housewives of New York. They want Dorinda for the entertainment value. Okay, the bubble dress. Yes, Evelyn. With the Andy Samberg made this dress for me. Luann's getting married this time. I was just like say, I was and I think you guys are gonna live forever. And then when you find love, and you just do it, and you just get love, and it's just cheers. And we're like, yes, Dorinda, that was a beautiful speech. Thank you so much. We didn't get to see any of her doing this. We didn't get to see her a little bit lit up. Mystic Panda says I'm over Dorinda. I think people feel that way. I think there are times when I've been over Dorinda, and I did think that Dorinda did need to be put on pause for a sec. Maybe possibly still. But in Traitors, we'll see. We'll see if Dorinda, getting another chance at Traitors, can win over our hearts. Okay? Lift up your hearts. We lift them up to the Dorinda. We'll see, you guys.
Where's Meredith Marks when I need her?
The rumors, the nastiness, the rumors, the nastiness. You want me to go there with her husband? I can go there. You can leave.
Now we just need Meredith Marks on Traitors. I feel like should be like, I'm gonna DJ for my family. I'm gonna DJ this whole thing for you. Hello, Queen Bean. Good to see you too. Thank you. Shout out from Austin. Shout out Austin. We love Austin. So we'll see. Dorinda's back. Will she last longer? You guys, Tiffany frickin' Mitchell, the brains behind the cookout, Big Brother season 23. Also co-hosted one of the hosts, the range. What did they do? They kind of did like a tag team back again. They did a wide array of different hosts on BB Reindeer Games. Tiffany Mitchell. I've been like, why isn't she on the show? I think Tiffany Mitchell's going to be great. I think she's going to be great. I don't think it's going to be overhyped. I think she's going to be really good at this. Tiffany has the personality for this. Tiffany loves this kind of shit. I think after her Big Brother season, she won like some kind of celebrity traitor thing. Do you guys remember that? And it was something they did, like reality stars, like a little party, and she won that, even if it was just one night. I think Tiffany, she's done the challenge, right? The challenge USA or whatever that was. Tiffany, strategic mind, right? And Tiffany needs to be a traitor, but it might be too obvious to make her a traitor. But then again, you know, I don't think the traitors casting, I don't think they think about that. So I think Tiffany's going to kill it. I think she's going to kill it. And I want her to be a traitor. And I bet she wants to be a traitor. She does not want to be a faithful. Tiffany, you can do this. You can do this. Tiffany might be just what we need to put some respect on Big Brother's name in the Traitors game. No, I might be speaking. I might be just like too far up Tiffany's booty on this one, but I don't know. I think we've had so many moments where people were like, oh, the Big Brother people. But I think Tiffany, with her personality, with her strategic mind, with the way she can pivot and play and work with all types, the most difficult of difficults. I think she's very convincing. I think she's very trustworthy. And I'm going to err on the side that a lot of the gamers or the people or the non-gamers going in won't really know a ton about her. Because she didn't win her season. Yes, they might know, oh, she was a part of the, Cookout Alliance, which was just iconic, and groundbreaking for Big Brother. But she could argue, I didn't win. I'm a mom. I'm a mom from Michigan. I think there are so many ways in which she can endear people. And I think she should be a traitor. Tiffany. So I'm Team Tiffany. I'm Team Tiffany Mitchell. And for those of you who don't know, she is, like I said, Big Brother 23, part of the iconic Cookout Alliance. So Tiffany was made for this. She was made for this, Oh, no. Okay. Jam Jam, Yam Yam, Tam Tam. I didn't see this season of Survivor 44. Was this Carolyn's season? I didn't see this. Is it Yam Yam, Tam Tam, or Jam Jam? The proper pronunciation, I apologize, sir. I don't know. But he won season 44 of Survivor. Won. He's a wiener. He's a wiener. But I don't know enough about this man, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get to know. Will he be a faithful? Yes. He has a face of a faithful. There's no way they make this man a traitor, right? Okay, Carolyn's season. Yam Yam. Yammy Yam Yam? Oh, Jam Jam. Okay, it's pronounced Jam Jam. Thank you, Kelly. I thought, because I heard Alan pronounce it, and I was like, Alan. And I'm like, Alan's not wrong. Alan's not wrong in pronouncing it. Jam Jam. Do we like Jam Jam? Let me know in the comments. Do we like him? Do we like him? I know, I can't even. Sad news coming out of Minnesota today. My family works for the state legislature, so it's all my heart, all my sadness goes out to what's going on there. Just I can't even talk about it. It's too close to home there, but family safe. Hopefully they catch this dude. But if you guys don't know, there is a manhunt underway there was the assassination of the Speaker of the House in Minnesota, House of Representatives, and her husband, a man posing as a police officer, went to their home early this morning and assassinated them. But first he went over to a senator's house who lived 5 miles away, the senator of Brooklyn Park, or Senator of Champlin. I think she was a representative of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. And shot him and his wife. They are in surgery. They're expected to survive, but the Speaker of the House and her husband are sadly deceased. So sorry, don't mean to bring that up during this, but that is like all that I've been thinking of. So, but hopefully they're gonna catch this guy. I don't. They found a note, like a something in his car because he had a police vehicle. He had a badge, a realistic looking badge. He posed as a police officer, got into these people's homes, and there's supposed to be a rally today, the No Kings rally. That people, the anti-Trump rally. My Nana was on her way to that. She did not go because they advised people not to go. Some people still went, but I told Nana, stay home. But yeah, my brother, he works for a state senator. So he's fine. His senator's fine. Moving on. But yeah, it's horrible. Horrible news. Yeah, it's just, I used to work for the state Senate. A lot of these people, I know, my family knows, it's never good, you guys, but all the love, all the good vibes, they catch this asshole, and I don't know, you guys. I'll be honest. I did not want to go live today. I'll be honest with you, I did not. If you can see like my eyes and stuff, I did not want to go live today, but we're here and we're going to make the best of it because that's all you can do. But yeah, so, okay. Move on, Jolie. Jam. I don't know Jam. I don't know this man. He looks cute. He looks nice. I think he's friends with Carolyn. He won the season. I might have to watch Carolyn's season finally. I really enjoyed Carolyn last season of Traitors. So, I mean, it's about time I watch her season. I still haven't watched her season yet. I'm still a Patreon supporter of her, but I haven't watched her season. So I don't know. Monet Exchange. Jamie B, you're going to need to update me on Monet Exchange. All right. Do we love Monet Exchange? Monet Exchange has competed multiple times on RuPaul's Drag Race, winning the 4th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. Oh, a winner. And an all-star winner. Do we love Monet Exchange? I don't know. Okay. Is best friends with Bob. Oh, this is Bob the drag queen's BFF from last season. Okay. All right. But why do they always only put one drag race person? Can they give us one more? Can they even it out? Okay, Jamie B is given the seal of approval. Yes. Thank you, Indiana Girl Jules is back from vacation, ready to catch up on your live. Miss my lean team. We missed you too, Indiana Girl Jules. So excited for Traitors Forecast. Thank you for being a member. Hopefully I didn't already read this. I don't think I did. Jamie B says, of course we do, Team Monet. Okay, so we're Team Monet. We're Team Monet Exchange. All right. Bubco says we love Monet. Bubco says is a Drag Race super fan and flaming homosexual. Yes, we love Monet. All right. We have it here. Evelyn says Monet is more of a gamer than Bob the drag queen and is a huge, I'm more excited than for Monet. Because obviously Bob the drag queen was great for entertainment purposes, and strategically not horrible at all. But if Monet is a Survivor fan, okay, Monet. Okay. Hello, Chris Ann. Yes. Oh, you sent me a small gift. That was so nice of you. Canine Mind. Thank you, Nate and the Mutts. Thank you so much. A video to show you how to fix all canine issues, 30 minutes or so long. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Canine Mind. Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. You're so sweet. Yes. Bubco says flaming. Hamburger Patty says Monet competitive reality TV down. She's got this. What if we see Monet as the first RuPaul's Drag Race winner of the Traitors US? Well, now you guys got me excited for Monet Exchange. All right. I'm going to have to do a little research. Okay. This man, Dancing with the Stars. Where are my Dancing with the Stars people at? Because I don't really know. Mark Ballas was a pro on Dancing with the Stars from 2007 to 2022 and won 3 times. So he's a reality dancing competition winner. But how will he do in the Traitors? How will Mark do? I don't know enough about this man. He has a man bun that can be good or bad. Depends on how you use it. That's what they always say about the man bun. It's good or bad. It just depends how you use it. I need my puffy pink. It's all about how you use the man bun. Jay says, never heard of this dude. Yeah, me neither. There's a couple Dancing with the Stars people and dancers, obviously, that I've heard of, but this man is not one of them. There was the one lady, I forget her name. She was married to one of the Lawrence brothers. And then everyone was on social media was freaking out because she looks totally different. And they're like, oh my God, what did she have done? It's like, who cares? She looks great. You know what she had done? Money. So if there are dancing competitions on this season of Traitors, he's going to kill it. There's no way this man is anything but a faithful. I'll be surprised. Maybe secretly he watches all these competition shows and he comes in and he's like a ringer. All right. Anna says Mark Ballas is one of the professionals. He's one of the more famous Dancing with the Stars people. I mean, the dude, he's won 3 times. That's pretty good. Cheryl Burke. Yes, it's Cheryl Burke. Apparently people were freaking out. It came up on my Instagram algorithm that Cheryl Burke. They're like, what happened to Cheryl's face? I'm like, who cares? We're always so obsessed with what happened to women's faces. I don't know. They aged or they didn't age. Or they got work or they didn't get work. Or they got Ozempic or they didn't. I don't give a shit. Give me some Ozempic. Okay? Give it to me, yeah. All right. You guys, I have to know what my housewives people think of Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna on The Traitors. Rinna, who starred on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. Was she first Billy or second Billy? Melrose Place as well. And was part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast from 2014 to 2022 until we just couldn't stand her anymore. It just got to be, we were like, okay, she needs to be put on pause. And then she's like, I'm never coming back. My daughters are models and I'm never coming back. So first Billy, thank you. I'm not mad about it. I don't cancel me. What did Carolyn said? Cancel me tomorrow. I'm not mad about it. Lisa Rinna is going to be very interesting to watch in The Traitors. Okay. She's going to be like, she'll be calling people out, talking behind people's back. She'll be forgetting what she said. She's going to be talking shit on people and then forget. And they're going to call her out. And she'll be like, did I say that? I don't remember saying that. You sure I said that? Listen, this is better than Erica Jane. Yes, hit that like if you haven't already, you guys. Let's see if we can hit. Let me know, mods, if we hit 100 likes. If we hit 100, let's hit 200. Why not? Let's hit that like. A lot of people, Indiana Girl Jules, I don't blame you, says, goodbye, Lisa. I'm so good without her on my screen. Jamie B says, I want Tiffany, Dorinda, and Monet all to cuss Lisa out at one point. Lisa will get in a fight, for sure. For sure, there'll be drama around Lisa. Anna says, I'm happy with Rinna on a competition show. She's a reality TV vet from long before the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is her bread and butter. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Evelyn, did you say likes or yikes or ikes? Not a Rinna fan. Yeah. Andrea says, I hope this isn't a soft launch for her return like they did with Phaedra. Well, if she has the kind of positive response that Phaedra Parks did, this could be a soft launch back, even though Rinna has said, Phaedra never said she wouldn't come back. Rinna has said she's not coming back and she wouldn't come back. And not that, she can't be talking out of all the sides of her mouth and stuff. But I think it'll be interesting to watch. I think it'll be good TV. Whether you like her or you don't like her, she might have some good reads. She will forget what she said. She will get messy. She will make roundtables interesting. She will call out her own allies. Katie K is saying she's getting booted first like Dorinda. That could be too. Mm-hmm. Y'all got to watch this shit. Says, I think she might do better than Dorinda. She's far shiftier. That's actually a pretty good point. Yes, yes, yes. She'll give us the laughs. Hello, Laura and Christy. Buff and Meyer, thank you for being a member for 43 months. They said, we are still here, usually watching after you ended the live. Lisa R will be so funny. She'll be the only traitor to accidentally murder. Right, she's going to accidentally murder herself. Oh, my gosh. Some are saying the previous cast is better than this cast. I don't know. We'll see. Jamie says, why are we not talking about the ugly ass wig? Because I don't think it's a wig. Didn't she? Or it could be a wig, I guess. Dye her hair. It's the blondies. It's the blondies. Yes, Catherine, smash that like. They need to get with it, Michelle. Yes, but maybe the Mormon wives, I assume, are under some kind of contract since they're with Hulu, and maybe they're not allowed to do Peacock shows. Remember, Peacock is under NBC Universal, so was Bravo. Now, granted, the Big Brother players, when they were under their Paramount, CBS agreements and contracts, they weren't able to do that. But once they're released, then they're able to do that. Catherine says it's a wig and it's awful. Well, maybe Monet will read her on her wig. Yeah, let's talk about the husband. Talk about the husbands.
Talk about the husband. Excuse me, did you say let's talk about the husband? Let's talk about the husband. Excuse me, did you say let's talk about the husband?
Talk about the husbands. I think Whitney will probably be the first one to be called out to be called out and to go on this show. If the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives are able to do it, I could see Whitney doing it. I could see Demi doing it. They'll probably want Taylor, I'll watch any of them on it. I'll take any of the Mormon Wives on it. Yes, 171 in the room, only 86 likes. Smash that like button, you guys. That's Chell. That's our little intro we do for Chell when he's on. Let's talk about the husbands. Talk about the husbands. But all right, Portia. So more housewives representation. I know people are not feeling Portia this season on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or some people aren't, I should say. So she is part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was a part of it from 2012 to 2021, and then rejoined this past season. She's been on various reality shows, including The Apprentice, Portia's Family Matters, The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, and she was on that show with Tom Schwartz where they were pretending they were in space. Did that show get canceled? That show wasn't that bad. I don't know if I ever finished a season, but the episodes I watched, it was kind of interesting. I forgot what it's called, so maybe that's why. It's not on anymore. No one remembers it. What do you guys think about Portia? I'm not mad about Portia being on the show. But I'd prefer Nene. If Ryan's saying they're saying she replaced Nene, well, why couldn't Nene do it? Is Peacock, NBC Universal, are they still mad at Nene? She still can't do stuff? Yes, Stars on Mars. Yes, right, Anna. It wasn't very bad. I mean, it was an interesting show. I just think maybe it needs to be on a streaming service rather than a network, or maybe first it premiere on a streaming service and then go to network like they do with some of these shows. And I think it could gain more traction. Kimmy says Portia will be clueless but funny. Agreed. Let's see. Thank you, Gary Doyle. You sweetie wipe the CD, saying I'm full of character. Right? Nene would be hilarious on the show. We'll see what Portia brings. Portia wasn't bad on Stars on Mars either. I'm with Anna, where I am Stars on Mars a defender somewhat myself. It was pretty interesting. So Portia Williams, obviously bringing the housewives energy. Do I think she's going to do the research she needs to do really well on the show? No. Do I think they'll make her a traitor? Probably not. I feel like Rinna could be a traitor though. Rinna might be a really bad traitor, but it might be funny to watch. Portia, I think, would be a horrible traitor. I think she'll be a horrible traitor. JBB, you want her to be a traitor? I don't know. It will be entertaining, but she's not going to be that good as a traitor, right? I think they'll make her a faithful. She'll be like, "Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?" We'll get another moment like that. Why hasn't Candy done the traitors? Where's Candy? I know Candy's very busy doing Broadway and directing and being in stuff and producing things, but Candy, get on the traitors. Do you think Portia's going to be as kind of clueless as Sheree was? Possibly. Right? Catherine says, Rinna screams traitor. I think they have to make Rinna a traitor. I think you have to. You have to, right? She's in her villain era. I don't know if she's ever been out of her villain era. So yes. Maybe Phaedra could give her good tips, but I don't know. Phaedra was amazing. And Phaedra's a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. So I don't think Portia. I don't think they're gonna make Portia a traitor. I just don't see it. Now, you know who would be a good traitor? Miss Candace Dillard Bassett. I'm telling, if you don't make Candace a traitor, you are making the biggest mistake of your life. The biggest. Candace Dillard, formerly of Potomac. I don't think she's come back yet, has she? Just had a baby. Let me just read what they have for her bio here. She was Miss United States. Is that what we call it? Miss United States? Someone asked Kenya, because I don't want to offend anybody. Miss United States in 2013, like Miss USA. Does anyone ever call it Miss United States, or is that a separate thing? And appeared on the Real Houses of Potomac from 2018 to 2024. The thing with Candace is she is so smart. I think Candace would be a good fucking traitor. I don't care. Jamie B says, no, I don't care. I think she would. I think she'd be a good traitor. Where's Busy Blue at? Someone call Busy Blue. Tell him to get over here. Where's Busy? I don't even have my phone. Where even is my phone? I'm a mess today, you guys. Like I said, I was not. You guys are lifting my mood, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. You're lifting my mood and my anxieties and my worries so much. Oh, I could take a deep breath. Okay. But I don't even have my phone. I always have my phone. Well, I don't want to say always, but when I'm live, someone call Busy. Get Busy over here. Can I text Busy from I'll be like, get on here. I'm sharing the link with him. Mods, would you mind going in the mod chat and getting Busy Blue? Why didn't I include him on this? That would have made this stream a million times better. Busy Blue makes everything better. All right, I'm inviting his ass. Everyone, if you follow Busy Blue, go to his social media and tell him Jolene needs you. Busy Blue. Okay. Oops. Real name Blue. Okay. Join me now. Okay, here is. Oh, hi, producer Prince. Join me now, or you are dead to me. LOL. That's the message I sent to him. That's nice, right? That's friendship. That's friendship. Miss United States. I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing? I thought it was Miss USA, Miss America. But Miss America's not the thing. I don't know. I can't keep up. Yes, Candace is smart, savvy, and can be very messy. She's like, not today, Nick. Not today, ankles. This is perfect for her. Yes, Prince is named after Minnesota's own music legend, Prince. I'm going to have a peanut butter sandwich. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, get a coffee and a peanut butter sandwich. Get some bread. Okay, thank you, Jamie B. Let's see. Calla says, I can see Candace going for Tiffany or vice versa. I don't want them to. I want them to work together. I want the queens to work together. Queen recognize queen. Queen represent queen. Queen support queen. Oh my goodness. Well, Busy hasn't texted me back yet. He probably has a life. It is Saturday. I don't have a life, so I don't see why he should. He like, this is my life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Isn't Miss United States from Miss Congeniality movie? I don't know, Lynn. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure. But apparently. But if they don't make Candace a traitor, then they don't know what they truly have in casting Candace on the show. That's what I'm just going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. Eric Nam. He is made his debut in 2013 as a singer and songwriter and TV personality. For what? I don't want to have to Google part of the cast. I feel like I should know. Eric Nam. He's an American singer. Okay. And he is named GQ's Korean Man of the Year. He's 36. He was born in 88. 1 year after the Minnesota Twins won the first World Series. He's based in South Korea. So we have international representation. And like I said, GQ Korea's Man of the Year in 2016, included on Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia in 2017, and named one of YouTube's music global trending artists. So he's an international superstar. Okay. Yeah. I can't say how he's going to do. He looks like a cutie, but I don't know. I don't know this man. I don't know this man. I know a lot about the Minnesota Twins, but I just don't know enough about international superstars at all. So casual. Robin's calling it casual. So he's going to come in and maybe he'll be, he's for sure going to be a faithful. He's got a very trusting look about him with the glasses. Everybody trusts people with glasses for the most part. Depends on the shape of the glasses. Those are very nice glasses. Right. Jay says Tom Holland once asked him how his English was so good. And he was like, I'm from America. No way. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Tom Holland. That's so embarrassing. Why does he want to be on Traitors? Maybe he's a fan of the show. I mean, that could be why he wants to. But he seems like a pretty big deal. So maybe he's one of those guys that is secretly like watching Survivor, watching competition shows. Or maybe he's just kind of like last year how we had that English dude who was related to the monarchy. He was like the first gay royal, which we know he's not the first gay royal. He's the first out gay royal. I already forgot that man's name. He got roasted. How is your English so good? It's like, I'm from America. Oh, okay. Oh, Tom Holland. Oh, Tom. So I just think faithful vibes. I think we'll see. I don't know. Mara Higgins. This makes so much sense why she's not hosting the Love Island after show. They have this wonderful Australian host, and you know me, I love an Australian. I can't help it. I'm an Australianist. Okay. If there's an Australian, I like them. I don't give a shit. Even Brock, Sheena's husband, not just he annoys me. You know what I like about him? That he's Australian. That's the thing I like most about him is his Australianism. I'm an Australianist. If there's a name for that. I don't think I've met an Australian I don't like. Again, even Brock, I like that he's Australian. And when I met him, he was nice. He annoys the shit out of me, and his takes on the show are wretched. But I love myself an Australian. So Maura, so she normally hosts the Love Island USA. You guys know I'm a new Love Island fan. I watched last season. Now I'm watching this season. Other than that, I really have never watched a full season. All right. But she is ITV2's Love Island, or she was the finalist on ITV2's Love Island. She appeared on Glow Up, Dancing on Ice, Cooking with the Stars, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and was a social media presenter for Love Island USA, Love Island Games, and Love Island USA After Sun. So she's the After Sun host. And for this year of Love Island, they were like, she's like, oh, I'm busy doing something. I was like, what is she doing? Is she on another show? Is she pregnant? Well, she's on the Traitors. So that's why she couldn't be hosting. So we have this wonderful Australian lady. And I've only watched one After Sun episode. And I just liked her. And she was like, me, I'm here. I'm going to be here hosting this After Sun show because Maura, you can't come by. And then she was like, I'm going to take over forever. Stay away. Stay away. So that makes so much sense. Brock is in Australia. Oh, he's in New Zealand. Oh God, I'm in trouble. Is he Flight of the Conchords or is he Australian? That's what I need to know. Is he where they filmed Lord of the Rings? Or is he Australian with a boomerang? Is he Bowie Jane? Is he from Bowie Jane's? So Maura, I never watched her on Love Island. I only know her as the host of After Sun, but she seems lovely. And she's Australian. Or no, she's not Australian. She's like British. The lady that replaced her is Australian. I'm getting too excited about the Australians. The Australians excite me. So she's not an Aussie, but the lady who replaced her on After Sun is. So sorry to get you guys excited that she's an Aussie. I'm pretty sure she's a Brit. Pretty sure. Johnny Weir, figure skater extraordinaire, two-time Olympic ice skater. We have 2 Olympic ice skating, right? Is that what I'm saying? 2 Olympian ice skaters. That's what I meant to say. All right. Johnny Weir being one of them. He's been a longtime sports commentator with fellow figure skater Tara Lipinski. And guess who else is on it? Tara Lipinski. That's an alliance. How will they do? Are they going to let them wear their figure skates? Are they going to triple axel through the Traitors? I'm excited because obviously Tara Lipinski too. I mean, I could only be more excited if it was Christine Yamaguchi. But I'll take Tara Lipinski. She's amazing. She's a former figure skater. Lipinski is the 1998 Olympic champion and the 1997 world champion. I mean, such a big deal when I was a teenager growing up. Like figure skating, gymnastics, gymnasts and figure skaters from the 90s in my wheelhouse, in my head. Okay. So yeah, the only way I would be more excited if it was Christy Yamaguchi. I hope you're doing well, Christy Yamaguchi, wherever you are in the world. Love you. Brian says Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski are a great duo. I think one of them will be a trait. Oh, who will it be? Hello. Johnny Weir is giving Alan vibes with style, the face, everything. So I feel like here's a traitor. Here's a traitor, Johnny Weir. Johnny Weir. Oh, yeah. If you were a 90s figure skater or gymnast, oh, I see them. We see each other. Obsessed. Yep, Colton Underwood. Apparently he's a creep. I had no idea. Maybe I did and I forgot. Because I do remember, I think we have covered him in the news before. So Brian says, mark my words, Mara will be accused of being a traitor and framed by Lisa Rinna based on pure jealousy. Lisa Rinna will call out Mara, however you say her name, the Love Island After Sun host. That's, Brian, no truer words have ever been said. Lord of the Concords. So was Brock really from New Zealand? Oh, I get that one wrong. I always thought it was an Aussie. I just assumed it. Don't make assumptions. Okay, I just pulled a Tom Holland over here. I'm just Tom Hollanding all over the place. All right. Oh my gosh. You're cool with Kiwis? Okay. Jolene, hugs from koalas and kangaroos. It is sun up and the what's a kookaburras will be waking everything up. Is that a bird? What's going on over there? Okay, I didn't know what that is. In New Zealand is pretty much the same thing. We're cool with the Kiwis. Well, you have to be, right? I mean, Flight of the Conchords is like the greatest thing ever. So, and Lord of the Rings. Like, I mean, the Kiwis make some great stuff. Also, Kiwis are delicious. So I'm so glad that the Australians and the New Zealanders are friends. Oh my gosh. He'll be a traitor. Brock is a Kiwi. Okay. But his kids are in Australia. Okay, that makes sense. Didn't know that. Right, Bowie Jane. It's intense. That's intense news. I didn't know. Apologies. I think you guys have told me that before, but I keep it in my head because I always see Brock and I think of boomerangs. That's what's going on. Okay. Just think of him saying New Zealand in his accent. You can hear it. Okay. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. We don't know. Well, thank you, Hamburger Patty. Appreciate that. Excuse me. You can't get out of it now. I think I should have been born in Australia or New Zealand. I don't think I was meant to be American. I think I was meant to be a Kiwi or an Australian. I really do. They're just, I just can't say enough good things about them. I don't know why I'm so obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. Okay, get over it, Jolene. Move on. It's getting weird, Jolene. It's getting weird. But Tara Lipinski, I've missed her. I've missed you, Tara. I've missed you, my dear friend, but she will be a faithful. You guys, Ron Funches. Ron Funches is hilarious. Stand-up comedian. We have two alleged stand-up comedians. I think Michael Rappaport still considers himself a stand-up comedian. I don't find anything he does funny, but comedy is subjective. Some people think I suck. It doesn't matter. Okay. But Ron Funches, he's adorable. He's funny. He's an actor. He's a comedian. He's also lent his voice to roles in BoJack Horseman and Adventures of Puss in Boots and Adventure Time. What a cutie. I'm so excited to see like a stand-up comedian, like a funny cutie. I don't know any creepy stuff about Ron Funches. I don't know about him being an asshole. My husband Chell says he was streaming on Twitch during the Panakukin. Look at that man. That man's not going to hurt nobody. Right? I'm rooting for Ron too. Shout out to funny, cool men. And soon we'll get to Michael Rappaport. Oh my God. Go off. I can't. We needed Kenya Moore hair care on this cast to call out Michael Rappaport. He's so annoying. But look how cute Ron Funches is. He's going to be a faithful. he'll give us comedic. Look how cute he is. He's so adorable. Ron. Get it, Ron. Well, that just means that my goal is to work my way onto Traitors. I need to get to a place where I am successful in my career as a stand-up comedian like Ron Funches to be able to get on. I need to write that down. Tell my manager, Kim. Everybody message Kim. No, don't message Kim. Kim, goal. Kim, I'm going to write this on my list like Auntie Bev. Okay. Kim, tell Kim goal to get on Traitors. All right. To make an ass out of myself. All right. I wrote it down. We're putting it into the universe. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Right? Ron Funches is excellent. What a good casting choice. A funny person. He's going to be a faithful. I cannot imagine Ron Funches as a traitor. But I don't know. Maybe he, too, is like a secret fan of this. Of these game shows. Right? Bree says, I'd like to see Kenya on Traitors despite what she did. Well, how long are they going to put her in Bravo jail? I don't know. Oh, Mary says, Ron Funches works with Travis Kelce on the 5th Grader show, so maybe him and the mama will. Oh, Mama Kelce and Ron Funches. How cute. The little all-American duo we need. Ron Funches and Mama Kelce. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, K9. I normally say I have the shittiest accent, so it's so nice to hear you say it's not bad, okay? Have you heard of Tim Minchin, singing comedian? Oh, singing comedian. No, I'm gonna Google him so that after this, I can look him up. No, I've never heard of Tim. Tim? It's Tim. Okay, I'm gonna look up Tim. I'm gonna look into him later after this stream. Thank you so much, K9. You've been such a pleasant person to enter the chat. Thank you so much. But would you be a traitor or faithful? Oh God, can you guys imagine me as a traitor? Oh Lordy, I'd be a mess. I'd be a mess on any of the shows. So I'd have to think about it. Yeah, everyone returns from Bravo jail at some point. I mean, free Nene. Who cares? She sued you. Who hasn't sued their friends and each other? Like, come on. Are we here for good TV or not? Bring Nene back. She's trying to host a talk show on YouTube. We need more. Oh my God. I thought I was rid of this man. Rob Roush. Rob from Love Island. I don't know why they're putting him on Traitors. Was he going to like go jump in the moat and cry under the bridge like he did in Love Island? He needs a pool and a little bridge to cry under and feel bad for himself. He appeared on season 5 and 6 of Love Island. Well, he's a villain. We need where's Care Bear? She needs to tell me to play the Chris Kirkpatrick. I saw him on the list. I was like, no. I don't want to do it. The Snake Charmer. Rob gives us all the ick. Oh, he's following his best friend Aaron. Aaron from Love Island was first on the Traitors UK and won. Right? Hopefully he's voted out early. He's like going to be like the dumb Sandoval of the season. And hopefully people don't fall for anything he's selling. He's going to be crying under the moat, in the moat, under the whatever it's called. Rob is the when you look up the ick, is this dude. Thirsty Thirst Trap. Jeez Louise, sir. How many shows do you want to be on? Ugh. Okay, whatever. We'll deal with him later. Listen, he's not going to be good at the show. He's definitely going to be a faithful. He's not going to know what's going on, and we're going to have fun roasting him. Okay. Kristen Kish. So Kish is a chef who won season 10. Isn't she a host now? Top Chef in 2012. In season 21, she was named host of Top Chef, Wisconsin. What? What? There is a Top Chef. That is a lie. Are you? And I don't know this. Top Chef, Wisconsin? That's a thing? What do you mean? Why Wisconsin? Are we going through the states or just Wisconsin? Is it just cheese? Are they making curds? What's happening? Top Chef Wisconsin was the 21st season. Oh, it's just the one season? I thought it was like an ongoing show. Was the 21st season of the Bravo cooking competition show, which filmed in Milwaukee and around Wisconsin. The season premiered in March 2024 and concluded in June 2024. Okay. All right. All right. I thought it was like going forward. We're just doing Top Chef Wisconsin. Well, where's Top Chef Minnesota? Not to be a hater to my Wisconsin friends, but where's Top Chef Minnesota? When are they going to start making some hot dishes? Okay. Who's going to make a tiered hot dish? She seems lovely. Just in clips I've seen, again, I only watch Top Chef when I'm forced to by Hype My Husband Shell. And not because it's a bad show, but he also made me watch a cooking show recently. Well, two different ones. One had some guy on it, and it was like beat, Tom Johnson. I don't know. It was like a famous chef. He's like a famous guy. And other chefs come on to compete first against each other. And then whoever wins out of those two chefs, they go on to make a dish or maybe their signature dish and see if this famous chef can beat them. You guys probably know who I'm talking about because everyone in the world knows who this guy is except for me. And Hype Man Hubs, Bobby Flay, thank you. That's who it was. And Hype Man Husband Cho was like, we got to watch this. It's Bobby Flay. And I'm like, who the hell is Bobby Flay? And he said, he's soup dupes famous. And I said, okay, I've never heard of him. But that doesn't mean anything because I'm not a chef. I'm not a kitchen gal. I would like to know how to make something delicious, but it ain't me, babe. Okay. I did not know who Bobby Flay was. I swear. And then there was this other show that we watched. It was like a documentary. And I don't know if it's an ongoing series, but it was based on food and different people from San Francisco and how certain foods influence on the restaurants and culture and all this stuff, which was very interesting until they got to eating duck. And then I was like, you got to turn it off. I just can't. And I know it's a delicacy and I am a garbage person for not wanting to eat duck, but there was like a duck farm and I was like, I can't watch this. I can't see this. Anna says Bobby Flay actually dates Brooke from Top Chef, who Kristen beat in her win. No way, Bobby Flay. Didn't he date or try to date somebody else or was in somebody's DMs and that was in Bobby Flay? I gotta Google. No, that's I made too much Googling. Bobby Flay in DMs. Wasn't he in the DMs? Oh, Kristen Cavallari. P.S. I watched the first couple episodes of Kristen Cavallari's reality show and I liked it. I'm getting canceled. I'm getting canceled. I liked it. I can't lie to you guys. You guys are good people and you don't deserve a liar. You don't deserve a liar. I liked it. I liked it. I watched whatever I think they released like 3 episodes maybe that I watched. I think I watched it on YouTube. I don't eat foie gras. Is that how you say it? Je m'appelle Jolene. Je parle de français comme ci, comme ça. Le petit. No, I don't eat it. I like her house. I like her little Nashville town. I like that she had why can't we put her on Traitors? She'd be a great traitor. I like that she had some of the cast of Laguna Beach. And who knew Talon was such a mess? We got Jason Waller cleaned himself up sober and Talon's out there living in like Oklahoma being a drunken mess. Right? You're not a foie gras. Am I saying it right? Foie gras person? Foie gras? Witnesses Bobby Flay is a lot. But I don't know a lot about him either. I don't know a lot about him either. Dated Brooke. That is wild. See, look at all the things we're learning. Oh, he's the bad boy. Is he bad boy? Let me look at his picture again. I watched the whole show with him, but I don't know. Yeah, he and Brooke Williamson are lucky to have so much in common. It's a best friend that he's dating. Good for you. But my original point was Kristen Cavallari, however you say her name, Kristen Stephen from Laguna Beach, and then also the Hills said that he was in her DMs. She was spilling tea. Kim Zolciak Bierman was on her podcast. Stephen? So she should be on this. She's doing her thing. Je m'appelle Michelle. Enchantée. Oh my God, Michelle. Merci beaucoup. Je vous en prie. What does je vous en prie mean? Sometimes I just say things that I remember from French class and I don't know what they mean. Digital Carnival says it's the famous fancy dish for Christmas in France from the duck liver. Yeah, I mean, I know it's fancy and people are like, oh, it's just delish, but I can't. I literally lived for years. Well, during the Pannekuchen, I lived in the area where we had ducks, so many ducks. I watched these ducks when we couldn't go anywhere and we all had to stay in the house. We remember the Pannekuchen, remember? And we're under the quarantine and I watched this family of ducks outside my window get raised. Like basically I watched the birth. Okay. I tried to close my eyes not to look, but I couldn't stop myself. And then I watched the ducks grow up the ducklings grow up into ducks and we had ponds around us. And now I'm like, I can't. I mean, are they eating different kinds of ducks? I have so many questions about ducks. I really like ducks. And then I think of the Mitch Hedberg bit about bread and ducks. And I just don't want to eat them. I just want to give them bread. Oh, you thought it was snail. I don't think I would eat snail either. But that's just because I have bad taste in food. Okay. Casey said, I like Cavallari show. Right? Oh, look who's next. I know. Stephen Coletti from Laguna Beach. Like nobody knows him from One Tree Hill. Let's be honest. No offense to Stephen. No offense, all offense to Stephen, but the acting was not good. It's not good, Stephen. Maybe it's gotten better. So Coletti's best known for his roles on Laguna Beach, One Tree Hill, and creating and starring in Everyone is Doing Great. What is Everyone is Doing Great? Jesus Christ. I have to take back Pop Culture Vulture. Now I'm just a Karen Reed trial and Bravo Vulture and Big Brother Vulture. Because what is Everyone is Doing Great? What is this? It's a comedy series? Is this a real thing? Season 1 on no, it's one season. I'm the creator of Bipolar Becky. That had one season 2 and it was streamed online on my YouTube channel. Which if we hit 50K subscribers, I'm going to re-release Bipolar Becky for everybody. So share this with your friends. We'll have a release party for the web series me and Hype Man Husband Chell created years and years ago in Los Angeles and starred in with our friends. Well, I don't think Chell starred in it. Chell directed it. We wrote it. I'm a brunette. I'm a lot skinnier. It's a thing. It happened. It was at a time where I thought I was bipolar. Turns out I wasn't. Okay. Just ADHD. Just good misdiagnosis over here. Je vous en prie. Okay, you're welcome. Oh my God, that's what I thought. Digital, but I say it all the time when people say merci beaucoup. I say je vous en prie. French is just like the most gorgeous language. It's so beautiful. I mean, Spanish is pretty too. There's lots of beautiful languages. English can be beautiful, not when I speak it, but when others speak it. Escargot. Yes, Kylie. Escargot is the snail. Je vous en prie. Oh my gosh, I gotta keep saying that. He was a series regular for years, but I was too old when One Tree Hill came out. I was too busy getting drunk and partying and stuff. But I do remember watching a couple episodes and it wasn't good. Not the show. I'm talking about the acting for Steven. No offense, all offense. High school and a little college. Okay, but I should be better at it. Yes. Okay. So Steven's on it, which this would have been the perfect time to get Kristen, but she's doing her show, or to get somebody else from Laguna Beach. Get that drunk guy Talon. Jason Waller, now that he's sober. Lo, I think she's making things for your vagina. I think Lo has an empire of vagina medicine. Lo Bosworth. And to find out that Kristen Cavallari hates Lo more than Lauren, what did Lo do? Lo Bosworth is into wellness. She is 38. Get it? Lauren Oglive, I don't know what that middle name is. Lo Bosworth is an American former reality television personality, founder and CEO of Love Wellness, and author. I always see ads for Lo's things, and they seem to always be something with your vaginal health, which, get it. You should get that healthy vagina. Okay. Take your vaginal probiotics. That's a thing. I bought into it. Okay. But what is her company's just called Love Wellness? Low Bosworth, Love Wellness. Can't they get her? She can bring her little stuff on and be like, hello, all I have to hold is my allergy medicine. But hi, I am not a traitor. But you know why? Because I have Love Wellness. Now, 50% off. Use code I am not a traitor. I am a faithful. She could do something like that. Yeah, she's got women's hormone health, vaginal health, gut health. Who would have thunk? I don't know if they work, okay? But all of a sudden, everyone and everything is convincing me that I need all these things that we as women now. When we were growing up, can we just pivot for a second because that's what we do? No one talked about whole body deodorant, and then Lumi came in, and then this chick comes in and was like, "I'm a gynecologist. You stink," and all of a sudden, everywhere you go. Now they're like, you need to put deodorant cream all over your body because you're a stinky, gross bitch and no one wants to be around you. And I'm like, what? I thought it was pits. And then you clean your body, a little perfume, a little lotion. But all of a sudden, everywhere now is full body deodorant. Where was this? Why is it just now that we're so stinky and we got to put this shit all over our bodies? Have you guys been thinking about this? Am I the only one who's obsessing about this? Hype my husband Shell. Every time we see a Lumi commercial, he's like, it's that woman. She did it. She made everyone think they're stinky, gross bitches. And now we have to put lotion deodorant all over our bodies or we're disgusting and everybody hates us. Who decided? And where were these people in the 90s, early 2000s, mid? Like, where were they? There was always FDS. They're always, oh, women. And then, there was always like the douche thing. And every gynecologist is like, do not douche. Okay. Your body, your vagina is natural. It cleans itself. Do obviously bathe, but don't douche yourself. Bigger problems. But then all of a sudden they came around with this Lumi. And there's some blonde white chick. It's always one of us who's like, guess what, bitches? You want something else to worry about? You want something to keep you up at night? Make you hate yourself more? You stink. And you don't just stink here. You stink everywhere. So you better buy this Lumi right now or you're never going to get married. Your husband's going to leave you. Everyone's going to leave you. Nobody loves you. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I start telling my husband, Chell, I need full body deodorant. And he goes, no, you don't. And I go, thank God my husband's a nurse. And he's like, Jolene, here's how, like, they're tricking you. And I'm like, but I'm believing it. I'm believing it. It's crazy. Brian says, and by the way, why does everyone now have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis? Everybody. I do. No, I have the other thing, not psoriasis. That's the Kim Kardashian thing. I have eczema, but I've always had eczema. But those commercials are everywhere. And it makes me think I have moderate to severe. Yeah. What about bras? I'm still not on board with that. Bright? Me neither. But if I don't, I just can't be jiggling all over the place. Yeah, and there's no man on the Lumi commercials yet. So men, you're in the clear. You're not stinky bitches right now. They're just talking about us, but it's only a matter of time before they come for your balls. And when they do, remember, we warned you, okay? We warned you. They're going to be like, you need to put this all over the balls, the area between the balls, everywhere. This chick was talking about putting it in your crack. And I'm like, I have to put what? What? Oh, there is Lumi for men. Okay, they've come for you already, men. I'm sorry. They've come for you. I'm so sorry to tell you that. Right, Evelyn? The best advertising make people feel not good enough and they have to buy something to be okay. I mean, just look at my bathroom cupboard and you'll see all the products I have because I believe it. And I'm like, okay. And then some days I'm like, F that, I don't believe it. Hamburger Patty says, okay, but there should be ball cream. Well, don't worry. Lumi says there is. It's the most messed up message. It's like, guess what? You stink. But if you put this cream in your butt cheeks and all over your body, okay, you won't stink for at least 8 to 12 hours. But after that, bitch, you better reapply because you'd be stinky again. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? This chick is like, and you want to go, and she uses the hand thing. And I'm like, I had to put this stuff in between my crap. What? Huh? What? Huh? I'm not saying I'm not going to try it. Okay. Every time. I think they have it at Costco now. And my husband Chell was like, look at Costco. They got into the Costco. Lucy says it's symbolic. Yeah, it's symbolic of the patriarchy trying to keep us contained. They're like, get out of here, you stinky bitch. Don't do too much because you stink. You want to be president? Well, too bad. You stink. Get out of here. That's what they're doing. Jay says, I take a shower every Monday. You guys, I love you. Not every Monday. That was so fucking funny. I'm crying. That was so funny. Okay. Casey says, I'm on board with dry shampoo. Yeah, dry shampoo, great invention. Other than possibly gives people cancer or something. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Google it. Don't believe me. I'm just a dumb comedian making jokes. But dry shampoo is great. That's great. Sandy says, take the advice from Dr. Jen Gunter, not influencers, for your baby door, right? I like to follow all the gynecologists. Okay. We got to talk. Speaking of dirty vaginas, we got to talk about Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport is an actor, comedian, and host of the I Am Rappaport Stereo podcast. This man has the worst Bravo takes you've ever heard in your life. He's infiltrated the reality TV Bravo world. He's a Bravo grifter. I don't know. I'm so sick of Michael Rappaport. I've never watched like a Watch What Happens Live or something with Michael Rappaport that I can remember. Maybe way back where I've been like, yes, good take, sir. No, my favorite part was when he was like, oh, Kenya, you wish you were me. And Kenya's like, oh, an old fat white dude. Yeah. And he's like, I just don't understand why men like this want to go on judging reality TV ladies. I'll never understand. Like, pick a lane. All right? Jeez. What? It doesn't even make any sense. Why he even gives his opinion on stuff. Sandy says he made my baby door slam shut. Mine too. My baby door just glued itself shut with super glue. With Gorilla Glue. Hi, my husband Chell's gonna have to take me to the ER. I am going to be talking about Love Island, Tiffany J. So I'll do a separate no offense, all offense, because I have so many opinions on Love Island. Why did these men turn into monsters overnight on Love Island? What is wrong with Ace? Where's Busy Blue? I need Busy Blue. This Ace man, you guys, on Love Island? All of a sudden he's like, don't touch me. I'm sorry. You're on a show where you're having orgies publicly with these women. You played a little trick, like a cute little trick on Shelly so you can kiss her on the forehead. And then one day I woke up and he was, single because his lady, Ulissa, was caught saying the N-word on podcast. So they were like, you're gone. They didn't explain it to us. We had to go to social media. And then he gets in a relationship or in a couple with Amaya. And then he was like, don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. I'm not touched. That's the type of man that wants to break these women down. He wants to play games. I'm like, sir, you are too short to do this. You are not tall enough to ride this, to ride this game. Okay? He's all of 3'7", and he's out here being like, don't touch me. He legit just hates women. He's making me cheer for Austin, and Austin is lame. But I'm like hoping there's some time when Austin and him get into a squabble. They squabble up. Ace is like the worst. And I was sus of him when we talked about it previously. But then it was like by the third, fourth, I don't know, episode, me and Hype My Husband Chell, let's talk about the husbands and get Hype My Husband Chell on this as well. Because we're watching it, we're like, this man, what is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this little man? Why is this little man so mad? And why is all of a sudden, why did he come for Amaya so hard? What did she do? You picked her to be in a relation, to be in a couple, in a partnership. Why didn't you just pick Shelly? And then Shelly's going to fall for it. And I hate it. He is like gross. And he's mad because secretly he really wants Huda as well. And so he's trying to sabotage, which isn't going to be hard, Jeremiah and Huda. This man is not good. Not good. This is why they can't have 22-year-olds. They shouldn't have them on Big Brother. Your brain's not fully developed. 25 and older. Or I don't want to watch. Okay? This isn't old school MTV. Very manipulative. Right? And it just seems like he wants to break these women down. Like Amaya came in like, I'm a nurse. I'm from New York. Like, and she was showing interest in people. I like her. And then right away he's like, get away from me. Don't touch me. Da, da, da. What? Because she called him babe? She calls everybody babe. Don't watch Love Island UK because everybody's a babe. I'm like, what is going on with this man? Oh, okay. I digress. But there's a little bit. We'll get into like a full. I might have to do a full Love Island for this one. I was so mad. I was like, Ariana, kick him out. He's gross. He's like Brian Higgins. Like Karen Reed, Brian Higgins. There was also someone I was watching. Okay, who? Someone in reality TV, All My Worlds Are Colliding, ordered a Jameson and ginger. And I thought, oh, Danny from the Valley. Did you guys catch that? I have to do my Valley recap. I'll do it later today. Danny from the Valley ordered a Jameson and ginger. And I was like, who do we know that drinks Jameson and ginger? The incel himself, Brian Higgins. Now, I'm not saying Danny's Brian Higgins, but I've never heard anyone drink Jameson and ginger besides Brian Higgins. And now Danny from the Valley. I clocked that. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, no. Higgy, right, Julie? The only person I ever heard. And now Danny from the Valley on Bravo. Evelyn, you are always smart when it comes to stuff. Shout out to Evelyn, one of my mods extraordinaire. Just doing the Lord's work over here, modding for my channel. So defensive, which means issues. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, I know I can't help it. People have asked me to change the photo, but it just works. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to put timestamps in the description of the video for you guys because we're kind of jumping around. Right, Jameson's no one's friend. But when we talk about the Valley later today, I'll come back. We'll talk about the Valley because I got to break down the latest episode. And the episode coming up, oh my God. But I'm just so hyper-focused on the Karen Reed trial that I'm watching the Valley, but it's just, ugh. All right. Did someone say traitors? We did, William. So Michael Rappaport's here. I don't know. They're probably going to make him a traitor or he'll be like a dumb faithful. How are you going to have Ron Funches and then Michael Rappaport? I just don't know. Why do we need this man? He's just so annoying. Okay, but here we are. Okay, Michael Rappaport, do your thing. He's thirsty. He's like Jerry O'Connell thirsty. No offense, all offense to Jerry O'Connell, but why do these men have to be in everything? Why are you in everybody's business? Pick a lane. They literally will take every single gig. And I know that's part of the game and whatever, but have you no decency? Have you no discrepancy? Whatever the word is. Have you not that? They just pick up everything. They're like, I like that. And you're like, no, you don't. Because then it's Jerry O'Connell going, yes, Big Brother is my favorite show. My favorite is Who Won H of H. And we're like, what? Jerry. Also, the Big Brother social media keeps teasing us with, speaking of that, keeps teasing us with putting stuff on their social media. You know, they're like, oh, someone looking for us?
You know, it was really fun to see him win H of H. And sort of get his, to hear he's in it.
To hear he's in it. It was really fun to see him win H of H. I'm getting excited for Big Brother, but I'm also not, if that makes any sense. Because it's such a commitment, you guys. It's such a commitment. Yes, this mixture of men is crazy. Again, then we got another housewife, Caroline Stanbury. Obviously, Ladies of London, OG. Then went on to the Housewives of Dubai. Stanbury is known for her roles, Ladies of London, like I said, 2014 to 2017, and The Real Housewives of Dubai, 2022 to 2024. Caroline Stanbury. I mean, British, sassy, smart, savvy. Could she be a traitor? Could we see Stanbury as a traitor? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. There is no decency. Good point. There's no decency in Traitors. What do you guys think of Caroline Stanberry? Put it in the chats. Brian says, even when you want to escape the valley, you can't escape, right? You live in the valley. I don't know how I got here and I can't leave. I like the valley itself. Like, I would totally live in like Burbank. NoHo, maybe. I would live in Studio City. I like Studio City. I would live in Sherman Oaks. I think Sherman Oaks is nice. I think Kristen's place, her and Luke, the place they're renting in NoHo, I think it's cute. And I like their backyard. Pretty good. All right, you guys are saying Girl Bye with Caroline Stanberry. I only watched, I think, one season of Dubai. Did I? I think. Heather says, I'm afraid of Jerry will be part of this Bye Friday BB show. Yeah. The thing about Jerry is he's a nice enough guy, Jerry O'Connell, but he's another thirsty thirst trap, like I said. You know, and then remember when he was on Tom Sandoval's podcast and we were like, Jerry, pick a lane. Pick a lane, Jer. Pick a lane, Jer Bear. Like, if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything, Jer Bear. All right? We don't need a middle-of-the-road guy right now. Graphics says, this is the British representative. Well, we also have Mara, and I believe she's British. I like her, but not sure how she will be on the show, Graphics says. Anna says, Caroline was kind of a random choice, but she's fine. Wonder if it was to make up for Dubai being on pause. Possibly. Well, and we did have Dubai representation last year with, oh my God, why am I forgetting her name? Real Housewives of Dubai. Hilarious. Chanel Ayan. Oh my God, Jolene. These perimenopausal brain fog it's killing me. Oh, she's Irish? Can I get anybody's country of origin correct today? I can't. She's not. Is she really Irish? This lady's Irish? I thought she was a Brit. Oh, Maura's Irish. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna have to send this to the cancel place. We're gonna have to cancel me. I'm so sorry, Maura. And I apologize to my lovely Irish friends. Where are my Irish friends in the chat? What time is it in Ireland right now? Because they're gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, Jillian, we're so disappointed in you. Current time in Ireland. I cannot tell you guys how much I needed this live and it's 8:30 at night. Oh my gosh. My Irish friends are like living their best nighttime life. How fun for you. All right. So all right. So Caroline, you guys are like, so this is the British representation graphics. Don't listen to me. Dale says Jerry was good on Crossing Jordan, but that's the last good thing. And also Stand By Me. Iconic in Stand By Me. Mr. Jerry O'Connell. Oh, Brian says I lived in Sherman Oaks, Studio City, and Valley Village. Oh, Valley Village is cute because it's like that little, I call it like the fancy area that's like not NoHo. It's like we're not NoHo, but we're kind of NoHo. But we're not NoHo, but we're kind of NoHo. Busy Blue never texts me back. Hi. I'm live and need you. XO. He's probably like, Jolene, you a psychopath. We'll get this right. We got this. One day I will know everyone's country of origin. I will stop Tom Hollanding it. Canine Mind says for a giggle. LOL, you talking about baby doors. Now my laptop sending me pregnancy test things. Take a pregnancy test, Nate. You never know. From the competition, from listening to the TV, the computer listening to the TV. 5:30 a.m. here, still on Karen Read trial time. Oh, yes. To be able to watch the Karen Read trial and everything internationally, the times must be wild. Wild, because I'm on the West Coast. So when the Karen Read trial, by the time I get up, the Karen Read trial has been going on like 2-3 hours. Even when I wake up early, it's like, we're 3 hours in. I'm like, damn. Scream 2, good point, Heather. Jerry was good. He's a good actor. Yeah. The hosting thing, I think he's a little cheesy. He's a little cheesy. He's a nice guy. Nice guy. Like my grandpa used to say, nice guy. Drinks a little too much. Nice guy. I don't know if he drinks too much, but that's just what my grandpa used to say. Not about Jerry O'Connell. Just nice men. Brian says, if Caroline Stanberry is on the Traitors, I'm sure her husband will be lurking around, maybe hiding in her knickers. Yes, she has that little younger husband guy. He's a little thirsty, right? So that's our complete cast of the Traitors. Okay, let me share where Alan announces all of them. Oh, I have some other things I want to talk about too, since we're here. Since we're having such a good time and we're an hour and 30 minutes in, and if you're just watching this just for the Traitors recap, apologies, or Traitors cast, because we talked about a few things. But that's what we do over here. We jump around. Jump up, and get down. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. Yeah, no cutie. Remember he was in Joe's apartment? Remember that show that on MTV? They made a show about a guy who lived and cohabitated with roaches. And MTV was like, yeah, we're gonna approve that. That sounds like a good show. Like Joe's apartment. I could never get on board with that. Roaches, like the grossest bugs in all of the bugs. No thank you. Okay, there's our Alan coming. Come here, Alan. You lovely, lovely man. All right, our fearless host, our fashionable, wonderful host, Alan, announcing the Traitors cast and saying their names for the first time. I don't see why we only have one season of Traitors a year. It makes us all so happy. Why can't there be 2 seasons of Traitors a year? Let's get on this. If Survivor can figure out a way, surely maybe they can't get Alan because he's like, I have a life and other things to do. And we're like, no, Alan, we need you. All right. So thumbs up in the chat as soon as you hear the audio. Here is Alan. And also, mods, have we hit 100 likes? I know we got 210 in the room. Evelyn says only 132 likes. So we hit the 100. Let's see if we can get 150. All right.
Cast of the Traitors are Lisa Rinna,
Sarema.
Donna Kelsey, Tiffany Mitchell, Stephen Coletti, Tara Lipinski, Johnny Weir, Rob Rausch, Kristen Kish, Michael Rappaport, Portia Williams, Rob Sesterino, Ron Funches, Maura Higgins, Candace Dillard Bassett, Jam Jam Arosho,
Jam.
Eric Nam, Monet Exchange, Natalie Anderson, Mark Ballas, Colton Underwood, Caroline Stanbury, Ian Terry, and Dorinda Medley.
Shout out to Virtual Reality for sharing that on Instagram, for which we could share it. You guys, right? Ron Funches. I was excited about Ron Funches, Tiffany Mitchell. So there are some pretty great people to be excited about. Oh shit, look who's in the comments. Did you guys notice? I didn't even notice. Look who's in the comments, one of the first. And who do we have here? We have none other than who we were just talking about from the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Secret Mormon, what is their name again? The Mormon Show. Okay, not Salt Lake City, not Sister Wives. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Whitney goes, I'm so excited. Oh, she's trying to get on the show. I'm going to like it because I wouldn't mind seeing her on the show. I think she'd be a good traitor. Someone said Stephen Coletti is from Laguna Beach, not One Tree Hill. Well, I mean, kind of both. Kelly Cal, thank you so much for the super chat. Kelly Cal says, now that Karen Reed is over, I'm back on reality TV. If you haven't seen Jolene's Karen Reed videos, you must. They're so sweet, Kelly Cal. I cried laughing, but also cried. But now we're talking about roaches, so I'm not sure anymore. When I think of Jerry O'Connell, I think of the gig he took in the late 90s, early 2000s, where Joe's apartment, where he lived amongst the roaches and they were his friends. And I think they talked to him. And that was too crazy for me. That was too gross. So thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, so Whitney, are there any other blue check marks in the comment section? Trying to get in where they fit in? Oh my gosh, everybody is roasting them about the One Tree Hill. Poor Steven. Not One Tree Hill. Dorinda's back. She's back. And Mara, Irish Mara. Right? He's a hoot, just Kelly. He's so funny. He's such a funny guy. I'm so excited to see some comedian representation other than Michael Rappaport. Which, did Michael Rappaport start as a stand-up comedian? Because wasn't he in Higher Learning? He started as Michael Rappaport, stand-up comedian. Did he start that way? Actor, comedian, and podcast host, beginning his career in the early 90s. I remember him in certain movies. And unlike Higher Learning was one of the ones I mostly remembered him from in the 90s. But I can't remember any of his stand-up comedy. So he might be one of those stand-up comics that did it in the beginning and does it here and there, but then became an actor, which is a lot of comedians, and then kind of don't do it as much. He is a great host. Agreed. Alan Cummings is a great host. You haven't missed the verdict. We're on Verdict Watch, Digital Carnival. The closing arguments for the Karen Read trial from the Commonwealth and the defense were yesterday. And then they sent the jury off for the verdict. Obviously, they only had a couple hours. So now we're in the weekend, and they'll resume Monday. We'll be on Verdict Watch. So we'll see how long it takes for the jury to reach their verdict. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a huge Housewives fan, but he has the worst takes, Susan. The worst takes. Oh. So, you don't become known for being a stand-up comedian if you're not funny, Jace. That's not. You're not too far off there. Mm-hmm. Just because we don't need Dorinda. I don't mind Dorinda being back on the Traitors. We'll see. I think they'll probably make her a traitor, but I really think they're making a mistake if they don't make Candace Dillard Bassett a traitor. I really do think they're making a mistake. I mean, she would be a good faithful in sussing people out, but let me see. Oh, never mind. It's being difficult. Speaking of which, let's see. Dreadful's Rappaport is a weirdo. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm most excited for Natalie. Let me see. Let me pull up the cast again so I can say, put your favorites that we went over. Traitors season 4 cast. Who are you most excited for? And if you're watching later, put it in the comment section. And I will tell you who I'm most excited for as I look through this list again. We have the overall picture. Okay. Let me share this with you guys. They have the wall of pictures, the Traitors. I just love this damn show. It's so good. Even when it's bad, it's good. Okay. I love it. And we're going to get some good fashion as well on it. Fashion. We have 2 figure skaters. I mean, come on. They're going to bring the fashion. All right. So here's the wall. All right. I'm going to highlight some of you guys. Graphics says, I want Peppermint to come back. I don't know if they'll ever bring Peppermint back. Special guest host on maybe they would need me to host a competition. I will gladly Dr. Willett and do that. I Am Human says it's a hard pass for Mama Kelsey. Steven is cool casting, Dreadful says. Yeah, I think they should venture into more of the Laguna Beach, the Hills people for this show. Why not? Okay. A lot of people excited for Rob Sesternino. I think we're all excited as, RHAP is iconic. So that'll be fun to watch Rob do his thing, especially since we, follow Big Brother and all the things. Okay, so obviously Tiffany Mitchell, very excited for Tiffany Mitchell. I'm excited for the figure skaters, Tara Lipinski and Weir. Okay. Rob Nosinki, Michael Rappaport Nosinki, and I mean Rob Snake Charmer from Love Island. Rob Sesternino, very excited to see what he does. Ron Funches, I think he's just going to be a really fun addition, and I'll be very interested to see if he is a fan of these type of shows. So if he comes in with any knowledge of how these games are played as a fan of it or of any of these people. I think Mara from Love Island, just because I got her origin country incorrect. I'm excited to see her. Plus, I think she's a really good host of the After Sun show. I like her. I like her personality. Candace Dillard Bassett, obviously, big fan. Very excited for that. Natalie Anderson, I believe her last name, from the Survivor. Excited. Now, you guys are saying Monet Exchange. So I'm excited for that because I really did like Bob the Drag Queen last season. Ian Terry, I'm going to be excited for Ian. This Bachelor guy, no, I don't know anything about the Dancing with the Stars man. Here, his hair is down. Jam Jam, don't know about him. But yeah, I'm going to say Candace, Rob C, Ron Funches, the figure skating duo, Tiffany Mitchell, Natalie, Ian. Not a horrible cast, I'll be honest. I don't think this is a horrible cast at all. I think we got a lot of different personalities. People coming from different walks of life. Let's see how many housewives we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 housewives. So they need to be careful not to be targeted early on. Right? Is that 5? If my math is correct. We do have some connections, possibly, you guys were saying, with the Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grade or whatever that show is that Travis Kelce was hosting that Ron Funches was on. So maybe with Mama Kelce and Ron Funches. I'm excited to see Michael Rappaport go early. We got a couple with Jam Jam and Natalie. Do we have any other Survivor representation on the show? Not a lot. Well, Rob's sister Nino. So 3 Survivors? That seems light on the Survivor front. What do we have last season? 4 or 5? So yeah, I do wish though, when are they going to take the note that we need more than one RuPaul's Drag Race more than one rep from RuPaul's Drag Race? Why did they just get one? Now, Big Brother, obviously Ian and Tiffany. Am I missing someone? Tiffany Mitchell, Big Brother. No Big Brother there. No Big Brother there. I'm surprised Michael Rappaport hasn't tried to do Celebrity Big Brother. So we just have 2 people repping from Big Brother. So light on the Big Brother. But, I mean, last season, I think, with all the people that disliked Danielle, and that's her style of gameplay, and then Dan the season before, I think some people were like, take Big Brother out. No more Big Brother. Dreadful. That's what people are saying. That this Colton Bachelor guy is an alleged stalker. Natalie's very underrated. She was amazing on her seasons and Winners at War. How long was Natalie on? Okay. How long was Natalie Anderson on Exile Island? So she was on Exile Island for, I thought she was on there for like a long time. Why is it saying, so in 2014, she's only there for 3, I thought she was on Exile Island for a while. On Winners at War. 33 days. Oh, the Edge of Extinction. Okay, so she spent 33 days on the Edge of Extinction, where she accumulated 16 fire. She was a badass. 16 fire tokens, and the most any player in the game received. So that's what I was calling it, Exile Island, but it's the Edge of Extinction. So she was the first person voted out on Winners at War, but inhabited the Edge of Extinction Island. She spent 33 days on the Edge of Extinction, and that was badass. And accumulated 16 fire tokens. I mean, she's just such a badass. Right? I wish like Trixie or Katya. Is that how you say her name? I know that they just had a clip that popped up because I follow Trixie Mattel on or subscribe on YouTube, and they had it pop up with what's her name? From Kristen Shaw from Flight of the Conchords again. Always comes back to Flight of the Conchords. Bob's Burgers, just wonderful actress, voice actress, comedian. And she was hilarious because she was, I guess, Katya, that's like, am I saying the name correctly? Anyways, is like she loves Kristen Shaw. And Kristen was talking about not getting any work on her face. And she was just like looking forward to her face hitting her clavicles or something. And she's like, I'm just aging. She's just aging. But it would be amazing if those 2 would come on. Jamie B's going to school me being like, you're saying it wrong. You're saying her name wrong. Oh yeah, Natalie did go on to the Traitors. Yes. We could, yeah, wonder what the surprises will be. Susan says, you're excited for Michael Rappaport. He's quick-witted. I hope he's entertaining. I hope he is. He just has such bad takes when it comes to our Bravo shows and stuff. We'll see. There'll definitely be drama with Michael Rappaport. He'll get into it with somebody. But I'm not mad at this cast. I think there's a couple that, you know, obviously I would always be like, we don't need that person. But that's how it always is, you know. They make the casting decisions. We just judge them. All right. We just judge the casting decisions. Also, you guys, in other news, but reality TV related news, Kristen Doty and Luke are officially parents. That's right. Kristen gave birth to her daughter and shared it on social media, and Us Weekly is reporting it. Kristen Doty and Luke Broderick are officially parents. The Valley Star shared the sweet baby news with Us Weekly exclusively, and we got all the details. So they had a little girl. I forget what her name is. Kaya Lily Broderick. I think that's a cute name. Kaya. Doesn't Kim Zolciak Bierman have a daughter named Kaya? So shout out to Kristen Doty. Shout out to Luke. Congratulations. Obviously, we know Danny and Nia had their baby as well. So both of the ladies have popped. And we got new babies. New babies. So very excited for Kristen Doty. Oh my God. I know Indiana Girl Jules was talking about this earlier, but let me pull this up, you guys. As if we haven't had enough Tom Sandybutt. Tom Sandybutt is it America's Got Talent? Okay, let me grab it here. I think Care Bear sent it to me too. Tom Sandybutt is going to be on, is it America's Got Talent? Tom, okay. Oh no, that's different. Okay, I'm gonna go Tom Sandoval. I think he's auditioning. Tom Sandoval, America's Got Talent. Oh, goodness. Yes, you definitely. Oh, he was already on it? Tom Sandoval on America's Got Talent. Here's why. Oh, God. Did they just laugh at him? Is America's Got Talent currently on? I don't watch that show. That's not my fave. Oh, boy. Let me share this screen, you guys. Not this one. That's my DMs. Jillian, get your life together. What's wrong with you? Okay. Let's see. Did you guys see him? What the freak? All right. So apparently, the third night of auditions for season 20 of America's Got Talent brought some incredible acts to the stage. There was Benjamin Hightower, the Air Force pilot, who got the audience on their feet with his performance of Pink Pony. Pink Pony Club. And the Broadway-worthy boys choir. Charity Lockhart getting Mel B's second golden buzzer. And one particularly goofy act freezing Judge Simon Cowell's nipples in the name of music. This episode was so jam-packed with talent that you may have missed. Oh my God, was he just a blip on it? You may have missed the famous face-sitting, what? Okay, let me make this like this. Okay, that you may have missed the famous face-sitting backstage. One, Tom Sandoval. I thought like he was sitting on someone's face. I was like, why is he doing that? That's not good, Tom. Tom Sandoval, longtime star of Vanderpump Rules, eagle-eyed viewers on Reddit noticed the reality TV villain who recently competed on The Traitors. He's also going to be in the upcoming season of House of Villains. Okay. And sitting backstage, seemingly dressed to perform, but he never took the stage. What gives? Was it so bad they couldn't air it? Or are they airing it on a separate night? Well, NBC Insider can confirm that Tom Sandoval will be making his big America's Got Talent debut on June 24th. Oh, not one day before Nana and Papa's wedding anniversary. That's unfortunate. Poor Nana. Justice for Nana and her wedding anniversary, June 25th. During night 5 of auditions, performing with his cover band, Tom Sandoval and the most extras. What the fudge is going on? Ugh.
New thing is that, as a cis male,
Did you say cyst?
raise your voice, yell, do whatever you feel entitled to do. But as a straight male, if I was a woman, I could do that. If I was a gay male, I could do that. But as a straight male, if I raise my voice, it's wrong.
Oh, oh, Lordy. That's not going to go well, right? He can't sing. The band can play. His band can play their instruments very well. And the woman that he used to have as like a singer, she was great. I don't know if she's still in the band, but he can't sing. Oh no, it's because Sandoval. Yes, Sandoval and Howie Mandel have a little bromance. Remember, Sandoval appeared on. Okay, Busy Blue just laughed at my my text to him, so maybe he'll hit the link before we end. So Sandoval was on. Remember that tragic interview he did with Howie Mandel during Scandival? It was so bad, you guys. It was horrible. And Howie Mandel knew nothing, and it was just a mess, and they just circle jerked each other. It was horrible. So now they're friends. And also Jason, laptop owner Jason, his friend, manager, drummer, whatever he is now, his wife worked or works for Howie Mandel. Oh, and he was on his 2023 podcast, revealed that the two met and connected at a mutual friend's wedding. The first time we met, Kimmy Bader, who is Jason Masturbator's wife, the laptop owner guy, who works with me and has worked with me for years and years and years. I'm sure she's wonderful. She's a family friend. She's head of development for my production company. Shout out to Kimmy. Way to go. When she and her husband got married the first time, I met you at their wedding. Howie Mandel said to Sandoval. Not only did I meet you, but you got on stage and performed. Oh, Howie Mandel noted. And Sandoval, Sandy Butt, adding he sang Toto by Africa at the nuptials. That was a big day, Tom Sandoval laughed. I have met you kind of socially after on other business. We were trying to do business together, Mandel said. What? Sandoval added that the two considered working together on a men's cosmetic line. That collaboration may not have come to fruition. I think I remember that on the podcast. But it looks like they found another way to collaborate. So he gave him a pity audition.
Have some remorse, have some sensitivity.
Ariana doesn't do a goddamn thing in that house. I don't even know how her ass gets wiped. The girl's so goddamn lazy. You don't even empty the litter box of your cat. I literally pulled out the litter box and replaced the entire thing. I had 12 shits in it. It gets annoying to have her like talk shit about me like being a certain way when she literally is the laziest person.
Oh God, I can't wait to see him. So June 24th, the reality TV villain and man who cannot sing yet has a band, go figure, will be performing and auditioning on America's Got Talent. Now, if there was anything right in the world, we will hear from Mel B and Simon Cowell, who allegedly know about music. Come on, Mel B, Spice Girl, iconic. Simon Cowell will tell him he can't sing. Say, here's our advice. The band, great. Go on, be good, enjoy your life. Sir, you can't sing. Oh my gosh. Horrible. Horrible. He's still looking for the redemption arc. That's just not happening. But I think some people might be, more keen on seeing him because we do have people that saw him on the Traitors and we're like, he's funny. And we're all like, oh no, we know the real Tom Scandival. We know the real 87-year-old Tom Sandy Butt. And he is not charming, not funny. He's just yucksters. Yucky yuck, yucksters, you guys. Oh, goodness. But there we are. There we are. Well, I'll try to remember to watch it so that we can roast it, because I'm sure it will be very roastable. What song will he sing? Will he sing that one song he sang for his mom about being, or sang in front of his mom? Not for his mom, I don't think, about being horny or something. What was the song? Like, oh, I gotta look it up now. Something about Tom Sandoval song about sex. What was it? It was like something. You guys know what I'm talking about? When his mom was there and she's like, "Oh yeah, let's touch in public with ass like that to get. I wanna rub it. Hey, let's touch in public. Or yeah, like baby, you're like lightning in a bottle. That one. Yeah, the touch in public. And ask my get I wanna rub it. Hey, let's touch. And his mom was just like, is this what my retirement money that I borrowed you or gave you or loaned you? Is that what this went to? Because remember, 67-year-old Tom Sandoval took $250,000 from his mom's retirement, a hardworking woman who was a firefighter, so that he could start a failed bar and pay a band to perform with him, and he can't sing. Those are not good investments, lady. That's not good. Oh, gosh. Whew. Also, I have not yet watched, I know we're 2 episodes into the Bravo show with the Nepo baby kids in New York. Bravo Kids Show in New York. What the hell is that called again? Next Gen NYC. However, we're already getting quite a bit of tea from Kim Zolciak's middle daughter, second daughter, Ariana, who's on it. Apparently, Kim, we're getting a little bit of behind the scenes of the Kim and Croy, the divorce that'll never end. And also that Kim takes money from her, allegedly. Oh my goodness. I bet you Kim's been trying to get on Traitors. She's trying to get on everything. And when she was on Kristen Cavallari's reality show and podcast, she was saying she doesn't have a gambling problem. But where's the money going, Kim? Where's all this money? And you're taking money from your kids? And Ariana, apparently she has a, not Ariana Maddox, Ariana, Kim Zolciak's daughter, her boyfriend's family owns Zaxby's Chicken or something. I'm not familiar with that. Maybe that's like a southern chicken place, because is it on the East Coast too? Are you guys familiar with the Zaxby's? Zaxby's, is it chicken? Yeah, Zaxby's. I don't think there's one near me. If there is, I don't know. It was founded in 1990. And is there a Zaxby's in New York? No, there's no Zaxby's in New York. They're in Arizona. Well, I lived in Arizona. Did I eat it? California. Oh, shit. Have I driven past this and I don't know? Nevada, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, in addition to New York. But then it says there's not in New York. Zaxby's, where are you? Where are you located? Select a store. Okay. Let's see. Are they in Minnesota? That's what we'll ask first. No. Okay. So none in Minnesota. California. No results in California. Why does it say it's in California? Where the hell is this place? Just tell me, Google. Oh my goodness. Okay, you like Next Gen? I gotta watch it. Oh, you have them in Houston. Okay, so is it more of a southern thing? I thought maybe so, because I thought maybe Ariana met him in Georgia because she grew up in Atlanta, but apparently Wig is taking her kids' money too. Or you have them in North Carolina. Zaxby's is amazing. They're in the Southeast. Thank you. Because I'm like, where are these places? Very good chicken and salads. Well, Ariana's a boyfriend, his family own that. So that's got to be some good money. Well, I'll have to eat at Zaxby's next time I see him. Is it fast food? Is it like a Cane's chicken? Is it like Chick-fil-A? Is it fast foody? I'm literally on their website looking at their menu right now. It looks kind of like Cane's. A little like Cane's, yeah. Do they have like a special sauce? Because I know Cane's has got that special sauce. Shout out to Cane's. All right. Thank you guys for educating me on the Zaxby's because I'm like, I don't know. Okay, more similar to Cane's. It kind of looks like that from the website. The chicken does. More so than Chick-fil-A. Chicken finger meals. Well, I like a good chicken finger. I'll tell you that. I don't say no to that. So, all right. Well, I'll have to catch up on next gen NYC because we got Teresa's daughter on there. We got Gia on there, Ariana. We got Brooks Marks, Candy Burris's daughters on there, and then some other people that it's not all housewives' kids. There's other kids as well. But some of you are saying it's a good show. So we'll have to see. All right, you guys. Well, that does it for me. This was fun. Thank you guys for making me laugh. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining in the live chat. Shout out to my mods. I'll be live later. If I don't go live later today, for sure tomorrow with the Valley. Episode 9, I think we were on. Roast and recap. Because got to talk about it. Got to talk about it. Shout out to everyone who joined. Shout out to Kelly Cal. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to members. Laura and Christy, thank you for being a member for 43 months. Jamie B being a member for 48 months. Indiana Girl Jules being a member for 48 months. Y'all are amazing. If you're in the replay crew, don't forget to put the disco ball emoji so that I know you're part of the replay crew, and comment after the video posts all your thoughts, hopes, dreams, and opinions. And wherever you are in the world, if you're in Ireland, but I said you were in the UK, okay, then always remember to enjoy yourself because it's later than you think. Bye.